Yo, we told y'all we was coming back with that fire, man.
Sir.
We back again, episode 1 of The Corner Pocket. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell so you get all the alerts when we are dropping a video. Man, what's up, D-Nice? What's up, The Truth? What y'all gotta say?
Hey, man, remember like back in the day, real quick, that's how I'm coming in right now today. So remember like back in the day, like I go to like a little club or to a party, and you just be chilling, and then you hear that one song and the crowd get geek like this. Let me see.
That's murder. We don't own that.
We don't own it. Hey, everybody start doing a little C-walk like, you know what I'm saying, dancing, like, yeah. So that's how I'm coming in today, man. Come on, man, let's go, man. Let's get it, yes, sir. I told y'all we got that fire. I've been telling y'all all week, man. Like we got that fire for y'all today. Yes, we do.
Trump, we got something to say to the audience, bro.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Man, we got some topics today we gonna hit on. Hope y'all are excited as we are. Man, our first topic, I'm gonna just throw it out there, throw it alley-oop, and I'm gonna let y'all catch that and dunk it. Man, what do y'all think about Russell Wilson to the Denver Broncos?
Man.
Sorry, you go first. Go ahead.
So, like, yeah, I was low-key upset because, so naturally I'm a Bengals fan, but my wife is a Cowboys fan, so we agreed to like the Seahawks, man, because of Russell Wilson and the colors and stuff. And now he went to Denver. Like, I don't know, man. There's nobody there in Denver he's gonna really throw the ball to. Like I was telling y'all earlier this past week, man. Like, I think that's about to be a straight NFL / Navy team. It's gonna be option all day.
Option Navy.
Who you gonna throw the ball to, man? You try to know again, man. Who you gonna throw the ball to?
Man, I'm trying to pull up some stats, but like we was talking about earlier about the quarterback situation, is like I don't think Denver's problem is the quarterback situation. Like Bridgewater, you know what I mean, for what he had to throw to. I mean, he had 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Right?
Yep. 2
mediocre receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I didn't see like he was the problem. So it was like I really think their problem was defense and maybe getting a running back and trying to get another wide receiver. Like 18 and 11 with that is good stats. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so, it was like, why send him to Denver? Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I touched on that too, man, because they had went 7-10 last year. Traded away Von Miller, which I thought was crazy. He went to the Rams, won an NFL title. And Bridgewater, you're correct, 18 TDs to 7 interceptions, had a rating of 94.9, and he threw for 3,052 yards.
Right.
But the thing that caught me was like they didn't have a receiver or a running back to go over 1,000. So you add Russell to this offense, veteran championship caliber QB, comes from a winning program, Seattle, and his stats from from last season was he threw for 3,113 yards. 25 TDs, 6 interceptions, a little bit more efficient with a rating of 103.1. But the key thing, Seattle was 7-10 too. So you're leaving 7-10, going to 7-10.
Right.
But I think he's gonna have a different impact, better than the Navy impact. You got my man like he's gonna be running triple option or something.
Yeah, I mean, they got 2 good running backs. Like, I'm sorry, Denver fans, if I offended you. So who you gonna throw the ball? You tell me who you gonna throw the ball to? Nobody, right? So so it's gonna be option all day, man.
Man. Seasoning his knees.
Yeah, for real, man.
Man, also, man, I saw something because y'all know I'm a Browns fan. You're a Bengal fan.
Who they all day?
And we just traded for Amari Cooper from the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Which we lost Odell Beckham last year. He went to the Rams and got a title. It seems to me everybody that's getting traded to the Rams get a title. You got Matthew Stafford, traded to the Rams, got a title. Jalen Ramsey, traded to the Rams, he got a title. So I'm like, I guess the Rams is everybody's trade destination, but we got Amari Cooper. You know what I mean? I think he's looking for a breakout season. I think Dallas didn't use him to his fullest potential. And we got the best rushing attack in the NFL. Cleveland Browns, Chubb, and I forgot my other man, Kareem Hunt. So you add a solid, like, downfield threat, number one receiver is Amari Cooper. I think we would do well, man. Our defense is pretty stout too.
Yeah.
So I think those Bengals might be in a little trouble next year. You know what I mean?
First off, who's y'all's quarterback? Oh, okay, yeah. Our quarterback is
Yo!
Burrow. Oh, okay. You guys doing? He been doing commercials talking about. Oh, look at Brenda over there. Oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? But come on, man. Talking about
Shot to the heart.
I know it is. Don't call me like that, man. I told you, though.
That's what I was about to say. Who's the quarterback? Like, I think Cleveland tried to hide his
He making faces too. I
hide his
can't,
flaws
man.
by making systems for him. But if you're not good, you're not good, man. Like, I mean, he was straight garbage to me all season, man. I'm looking like, like you got Odell wide open. Why isn't he getting the ball?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who you throwing the ball to? You know what I mean? Like, and I don't really think Cleveland had a bad offensive line, did they?
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's like, he's just not that quarterback for Cleveland, you know what I mean? So even with Cooper being there halfway through the season, he might win out too, you know what I mean?
Right,
and then the way they used him in the system, they was trying to always, like a pass-happy offense. It's like, run the ball. You got 2 proven running backs.
Right.
That opens up your passing game. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean, they could have had a field day in the passing game if they would run the ball. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember who they played, but they was on the goal line. It took these cats 4 downs to score. They had to score on 4th and goal. And every down was a passing. I'm like, y'all forget y'all had running backs? Like, first and second down, y'all should have been running that. And then y'all spreading the field on the goal line, like, with all these receivers. Like, nobody, what kind of pattern you going to run? You know what I mean? But it took them 4 downs to score. You know what I mean? Like, on the goal line. No running. And it's like, if you're not running the ball right, people going to key up on your receivers and lock them up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all you're doing is passing. So, you know what I mean? We'll see. It's going to be an interesting season with Cleveland. Hopefully they do better than what they did last year, but I think they got a problem at quarterback.
Carol, laughing, man. When you was talking, man.
Allergies, man. You know.
Are you?
That's bullshit.
Wow. We're doing this on the first episode, y'all.
Yeah, on the first episode.
See what I deal with? Now, when you were saying that, man, it reminded me of, I think I had put it in a text earlier, that Seattle and New England Super Bowl. When they threw the ball on the 1 or 2 yard line, you got beast mode. Right. Man, what was y'all thinking when that happened, man? I was like, yo.
But hold up, I was looking at, because I was watching that too, and in the chat we was talking about, like, they was trying to say that was the worst play in all time. I'm like, not really, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really all that bad, because they was expecting New England probably to be, wasn't beast mode to get the ball. You know what I mean? So they tried to switch it up and pass it. You know what I mean? Because I think New England probably was stacking the line. You know what I mean? They threw the ball and they got picked. You know what I mean? Like, and they just played like it was just, such the worst play ever. I mean, I kind of get what they was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all about beast mode. It's like, they could have gave it to him, but I think Pete was trying to say, okay, let's see if we can get a touchdown by passing it. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out. So I don't really think it was like the worst play. I mean, it was just, it didn't work out.
I mean, I can get that, but I think he chose the wrong pass play.
Yeah,
I would have did a play action, man. How Russ roll out to the right, you know what I mean, or something like that. You know what I mean? He could run it in or dump it off to the tight end, or
outside pass or something. But they came in with it. You know what I mean?
It's like Malcolm Butler. Yeah, he jumped the route.
Yeah, he jumped the route.
Yeah, like he knew it was coming.
I mean, what's the only route you can pretty much run at the 1 or 2 yard line? A slant.
Yeah,
so he kind of knew the slant was coming. Like it's too short for a fade. I mean, he jumped the slant, man. And I agree with you trying to switch it up, but you got beast mode. I think he was killing them. Drive, he was killing it.
The whole drive, man.
You know, that's like you said with like Chubbs and them. You go 4 downs, you pass for 4 downs. Why would you do that, man? Like,
we got this beast in the background. It's just carrying cats in the end zone all game. You know what I mean? You don't want to give him the ball. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it sometimes. Some plays, man. That's why I be thinking like stuff be fixed or something. Or they be like, I don't know, man. Cause it just be weird. Like, like, why do you do that? You be like, and then it's like, how do you do that?
I think for me the worst play, it was just recent, man, when the Cowboys lost to the 49ers, man. Like, that bad time management at the end, man. Like, that was poor on the coaches, and I think that was poor on the players also, man. Like, come on, man, you get paid millions. You know what you gotta do. Why you acting dumbfounded? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all knew better, and definitely the coach, and, McCarthy, and I just don't know. To me, that's my, like, all-time greatest failure. That was a failure, man.
I thought your Bengals in the Super Bowl. I thought that last drive was maybe not the greatest failure. I'm throwing a shot back at you, but I thought like if y'all would have had called a different play or maybe even double team your boy coming through the middle like that, because we all know he's unblockable, Aaron Donald. They had him one-on-one. I said Joe Burrow ain't got a chance, bro. Like he blew right in there, like no one touched him. And the crazy thing was y'all had somebody open if he didn't get touched.
Yeah.
Like dude was wide open. I'm like they would have double teamed him. Bro, y'all might have been Super Bowl champs. I can't even lie, man. That dude was wide open.
Yeah, it was.
You know what I mean? So I think y'all need to work on y'all O-line. We need a quarterback.
Number 75. Get him up out of there, man. I don't know his name, but I know 75. He couldn't block a mouse. You know what I mean? Like, Cassius was walking by him. I'm like, dude, at least put a hand on, grab his jersey or something. They just run him by.
Take the penalty or something, man.
Yeah, we need back next year, though, man. Don't worry, man.
I like Jamar Chase, bro.
Yeah.
I like him, man. I like Cool Joe, too, man. He's definitely grown and matured a lot, man. Another topic, man, just hit that news line, man. Deshawn Watson. They said the indictment charges were dropped. He got to go through some civil stuff, but I heard that the Carolina Panthers are trying to get him.
Yeah, I seen some with the. I think that would be like we talked about earlier this week, man. That would be a good move for the Panthers, man. Him, McCaffrey, DJ Moore. Like, woo-wee. Like,
they're hurting for quarterbacks.
Yeah,
too, so.
And then like, can you imagine people playing Madden with the Panthers? Like,
oh,
like,
they could go pass options right there, bro.
Let's do y'all Joe Madden players.
Yeah, I was checking their record. They was 5-12, and Cam tried to come back Cam season. That didn't go so well. I think Deshaun would be a great fit for them. He's mobile. He can throw. They need a couple of receivers. They got one. You know, DJ Moore. He had 1,157 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. And I believe he had a real stout quarterback. And Watson, I think his numbers would go up, man. I think he'll probably double in touchdowns, maybe even triple in touchdowns. Because now you got a threat with Watson. He can scramble. He can throw. So it's going to make the defenses, to be honest, just like they are with Lamar Jackson. You know, you got to watch the feet. You got to watch the arm.
Right on.
But I like the fact that they said all the criminal charges will be dropped. And he said he has to work hard to build his name. So I don't know what that's like to go through that, man, to have your name in public, face that public scrutiny, and have your career hanging in the balance. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. Like, it was almost like the organization kind of abandoned him a little bit. Like, y'all want to touch on that a little bit?
Well, I'm happy for him. You know what I mean? Like, cause I know he was just really going through it. And, well, then, you know, I mean, if he did do it, okay, look, we all make mistakes. Like, I don't see Jesus walking around here nowhere. Like, I'm saying at work, I don't see Jesus walking around here nowhere. So we're not perfect.
Bars.
So, I mean, heck, if you can forgive Ben Roethlisberger for doing what he was doing, you can forgive Deshaun Watson. Come on, man. Let's just be real with it. You know what I'm saying? So, let's go, Deshaun, man. I hope everything works out for you in the future, bud.
Yeah, definitely. You know, like I said, you know, we all make mistakes, and like with these celebrities, you know, they got a lot of money. People out there want what they got. You know what I'm saying? And you know, people out to get him. But I just like through this whole situation, I just kind of felt like he really didn't have no support. Like nobody in his corner. You know, he went through this kind of like by himself, and it's tough. Being, you know, that stature. You know what I'm saying? And going through this and trying to rebuild your reputation is not easy. You know what I mean? You got to really be mentally strong. You know what I mean? But I'm rooting for him, and hopefully the Panthers get him, and they have it, you know, be successful. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're saying like Panthers, Saints. Saints need a quarterback. Drew Brees retired. I don't know if you can really trust Jameis Winston.
No. Hey, look at his stats too before he got hurt, man. Like he was balling too.
Check he was. Yeah, he
had
Jameis Winston. Yeah,
he was balling.
Yeah,
I got to check out J Dub.
I'm about to look it up. But
then Watson was balling too, and he had no receiver, man. Like before he got into that trouble. So like wherever he gonna go, he definitely gonna be an impact to somebody, man. Like he had no receivers, and he was doing numbers like that. Wherever he goes, he's gonna be a.
Because y'all remember they took his number 1 receiver in Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins. He went to Arizona. Yeah, so to do what he did, it's interesting to see where his mind's gonna be, where his focus is gonna be coming back from all this public scrutiny. I think I mean, most stars, most celebs, or athletes use things as motivation to push them a little bit further.
Yeah, right. But Winston, he had 1,170 yards. He had 14 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So he was balling. You know what I mean? So I think if he would have kept playing, man, he would have been up there and running. And he's another one like, you know, I think he had like what the last year who was he playing for? I'm sorry.
The Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers.
Yeah, the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? I think he had like 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Yeah, he was doing
but
out there.
he had 30 touchdowns too, and they just focused on his interceptions. I'm like,
yeah.
he also threw 30 touchdown passes up there with all the elite quarterbacks. But y'all want to focus on his interception?
Yeah.
Only like, come on now, get a man credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I don't think all those interceptions was his. I mean, his fault. You know what I mean? Like stuff happens, but you focus on the negative stuff. And like I said before, he got hurt, man. 14-3 ain't bad to me.
That's good, man. If he went 30 to last year and then down to 3, that means he's been more effective. He's been patient. He's not forcing things. And like you said, I don't believe all 30 of those were his fault either.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have tip balls,
Right.
Receivers running the wrong routes. Yeah, maybe some of them was his fault. I would say like none of them was his fault, but I don't think all 30 were deliberate.
Right.
I mean, that's the NFL, man. Like, you know, 14-3, man. I'll take that over any.
All day.
I'll take it over there.
It's only 6 games he played or something like that. So
Yeah.
14-3 in 6 games is awesome. You know,
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to touch on the subject you was talking about earlier, D. Nice, man. Man, Washington, are they the Washington Commodores or, I mean, ain't that a 70s music group? Or are they the Commanders? Like, are we, like, what is up with this name, bro?
Hey, man. Hey, it's the common.
Hard game.
Yeah, because it sounds like, when you say that, the Commanders, man, it's like an XFL team or a paintball team. So I just call them the Commodores. You know, so like, you'll go to the game, you're going to hear an announcer go start singing, like, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Washington Commodore. Yeah, you gonna see a disco ball come down, like, yeah.
Like all that money they got, they could come up with a better name.
Right, man. That was the word, man. Listen.
I don't get that. Could have been the Washington Rhinos,
Something.
the Washington Gators,
Generals,
oh,
you know
man.
what I mean?
The Commanders, Commodores.
I mean, just Washington football team sound
Yeah,
better.
that was
I
cool.
would-
Yeah.
Man, I don't get that, man. Like, I mean, they're like in that little old Gordy Berry mode or something like that. Man. The Washington 5 Heartbeats, like the Washington 4 Tops. Nights like this, I wish. Who y'all quarterback? Eddie Kane? Like, what's going on, man?
Nah, but they did get Carson Wentz, though, man.
Walking to him Wentz? They call him Walking to him Wentz.
Right, walking to him Wentz, man. They got a quarterback. Yeah. But I thought the quarterback they had, man, last season was pretty good, man. What's his name? Oh, gosh.
You talking about for Washington team?
Yeah, Washington team, yeah.
Nobody knows.
Nah, man.
That trouble.
Nah, but he was good, though, man. He did his thing, man. He won some good games for him.
Yeah, who was that quarterback? Because, like, I honestly thought it was Alex Smith, but I think he retired.
Oh, yeah, man.
Let's see. They got my man on defense, Chase Young. Yeah. They got McLaurin as a receiver. Running back, I don't know who they have a running back. Was it Mr. Ritz? They call him Magic Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
It was Fitzpatrick.
No, it wasn't Fitzpatrick. It was.
I think it was Kyle Allen. I don't know if
no, it wasn't Kyle Allen. It was
Gary Gilbert.
No, it's
I ain't never heard of those people.
Yeah, or Taylor Heinrich. Yeah, Heinrich.
Yeah.
Those people.
Yeah. The Taylor like dude. Yeah.
10 quarterbacks on the
right.
I feel like the kid from The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. I see dead quarterbacks. I have no clue, man. Hopefully, maybe he'll have a resurrection career. They said he had a hard time in Indianapolis with the guy up there. The coach really put his career out there for him, and they said they call him walk it to him Wentz. They said he throw the ball, it hit the ground, walk right to you. That's what they call him, walk it to him Wentz. I was like, yo, I mean, wish my man well. It's hard to make it in the NFL, and the fact that you're on an NFL roster speaks highly that you must have some type of talent.
Right.
Sure.
Fellas, let's make a little shift. A shift in the mood.
A what?
Shift in the mood. Mood. Positive energy versus negative energy. You know that old saying, you reap what you sow. or the words that you spit out can come back, or the way you treat people can come back. I think they call it karma.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I believe I'm a positive dude. Y'all positive dudes, and that you know you have friends that get the Eeyore syndrome. Whoa, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
It's me again.
Oh, yeah, man.
Or they're Owl from Winnie the Pooh, and like you're that positive person, and if they're connected to you, just like a simple conversation with you, you can bring them back up. You make them feel better. You know, positive people tend to make other people feel better, man. It's the negative people or energy that starts to bring you down. Like talking to or if you're in a negative friendship or a negative relationship, that mug drains you, bro. It kind of drains you. It takes out from your character.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just think for me, being a positive person, I want to operate in peace.
Right.
I want to make others feel good, make them feel a little bit better. I just think there's too much negativity going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
And I know y'all don't need any unnecessarily negative energy in your life. You know what I mean? I tell people, you spoke on this earlier, you had allergies against my Browns. I got allergies, dude. I got the allergies too, bro. I'm allergic to negativity.
Right.
It triggers me.
Also, now negative.
Negative people, negative comments about my Browns. I'm allergic to it.
I mean, you should just be ashamed just to say you're Browns. That's right there. Let me tell y'all something about somebody being negative, man. Hey, bro. He gonna talk, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, but no, we're gonna stay on subject because I'm not gonna talk about the Browns. So, you know, like, you know, I know me daily. I told my wife, I said I'm not gonna do no New Year's resolution or everyone say that, but I did say in 2022 there will be no negative around me, and I've been sticking with it, man. I mean that includes friends, family members, man. Like family is definitely one of the number one people that will be hating on you. You'd be like, "Oh, what's up? Hey, you doing a great job, son." He a stupid idiot. Look at him. Oh my. You know what I mean? Or sometimes they, hey, what's up, nephew? You doing good? You dummy? What's wrong with you, man? Like, at least, you know what I'm saying? Be saying to my face, but I don't want you to be around me because, hey, if you're going to talk negative and if you're going to be depressed all the time and not try to make an effort to get some help to try to be on a positive route, I'm sorry, I can't rock with you, homie, because I'm going to keep you in prayer. I'm going to lift you up, man, cheer you on, but at the same time, I got to move on my positive route because if I sit here and dwell with you on some negative stuff, then I'm not going ahead. Yeah, I'm not achieving what I want to achieve. I'm sitting here negative with you. Oh, man, look at that, man. Oh, no, I ain't got time for that. Like, even at work, man, it's so much negativity and stuff. And everybody knows me at work. I'm always clowning, man. Yeah. I'm always, like, telling a joke. I'm always smiling. I'm always doing something goofy, man. Even when somebody comes and say, hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. Oh, nope. I go this way and do something else, man.
Here they come.
All right, for real, man. So,
you know what I'm saying? Change the subject quick.
Yeah, and it's like, if you just, my thing is, man, like, in life, period, man, if you just mind your own business and worry about what you are doing.
Hold on, D. Rewind that. Say that again, bro. They didn't hear you.
If you do you, Y-O-U, you just mind your own business. You mind your own business, mind, and stay focused on what you're doing for yourself. Man, I'm trying to tell you, the growth is be growing and growing and growing and growing. Man, like for real, I had to learn that the hard way. So that's why I'm all 22. I'm staying positive and I'm minding my own business. I'm worried about what I gotta do. What you gotta do, okay, well that's on you. But no, I'm worried about what I gotta do. You heard? So,
bro, that's dope and powerful because they usually say BYOB, which means bring your own beer. Yeah. No, MYOB, mind your own business.
That's right.
I like that, bro. I like that. Bro, that's a dime. Bing.
Yep, and that was a little segment from Dave. You got some to say.
Man, it's just weird, man. Like, you could be having a good day, and if they just come in your circle, you just feel something draining from you. Like, man, you having a bad day. I'm not having a bad day. Right. That's you having a bad day. That's your bad relationship. Right. That's your badness on the job. Right. I don't have those issues. So either you could take what I'm trying to give you to make you feel better, or, bro, you can just go ahead.
Just keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Hey, while we in this lane of friendships and relationships, I thought I would ask the fellas some questions about love.
Okay, well, before you do that, man, I just want to give a shout out to Kibbles and Bits, baby. Hey, listen, man. Kibbles and Bits, man. I seen some happy dogs walking today. It was so nice out. I was wondering why they were so happy, right? This lady came to me. I said, excuse me, ma'am, why is your dog so happy? She said, because the Kibbles and Bits. Hey, listen, Kibbles and Bits for your dog. You got, hey, get it, man. Get it while it's hot. Hey, Kibbles and Bits, we out here for you.
Quick word from our sponsor.
Kibbles and Bits, man. If y'all seeing this, sponsor us.
Kibbles and Bits.
Sponsor us, man. We live about this. But, like, I want to touch on that subject about real love, man. To you guys, and we're going to call this the love moment.
Hey, do it one more time.
The love moment.
And then do it like, say with your chest this time.
The love moment.
Alright, it's like you had diarrhea on that one, but that's cool. Let's go. Ready? Love moment.
Very white, the love moment. Guys, in real love and relationships and friendship, why is the importance of time so vital?
You want to go first? The truth?
All right. One of y'all can go. I need to think about it. I'm trying to think about
I got him.
Time
is a tricky.
Be more specific with time. What do you mean by time? Like,
Why is quality time vital in friendships and relationships?
Well, I think it's to give you time to get to know that person, each other. You know what I mean? Like the quality time spending with each other. You know, you're starting to build, you know, like a bond. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to know your likes and your dislikes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Just give you a chance to know what you can, what you can't tolerate. You know what I mean? Instead of just jumping straight into it and just saying, you know, I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can kind of believe in love at first sight, but it's really tough. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't really know what love. You might love somebody because they're a human being.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between loving somebody as being your spouse or your mate. You know, people get that love part, I think, mixed up. So they fall in love with something of a person, you know what I'm saying, and didn't give themselves enough time to figure out if they're going to like their baggage or whatever it is that they bring to the table. And later down the road, it starts causing problems. And I'm just saying this because stuff I've run into with relationships, like, you know, so. But that's my point of view, so I'm going to throw it out to you.
Well, I think as far as relationships, the time thing is kind of tricky. Because you can like meet somebody today, 6 months later, y'all getting married. Like me and my wife, man. You know, we I'm sorry.
He getting choked up over the wine. That's a good choke up. Let him lose you. Let's go.
But yeah, man, this on that, like 6 months later we got married. So some people be together for like, you know, 1 or 2 years. I know some that's still engaged. It's been like 15 years now.
Woo!
You know what I mean, so
whole different subject.
But as far as a relationship and time, man, if your mind and if your heart is in tune with your body, and if, you know what I'm saying, the time could be like, okay, 3 weeks from now, and if it's really in tune, and then if you're willing to take this journey of life with your significant other, because your body and everything and heart is all in tune, I say, why not, man? Like, some people, you know, wear their heart on their sleeve and they get crushed. I mean, hell, I was a victim of it, man. So,
me too.
But yeah, you know, but I think if you, it's also according to with the right person. Yeah. If you got that right person, then absolutely, man, things is going to connect. Like me and my wife, man, like our love for each other is so magnificent because we're right for each other. You know what I mean? Like I got things that I do that she doesn't do, then there's things that she do that I don't do, but then we do it together, man, and it works, man. And I ain't had no problem since then, and Lord willing, we're gonna make it through the 50 and see our grandkids, grandkids, and
that's awesome.
That's dope. I think I'm gonna take it a little deeper with y'all. For me, I think like the time you invest into like your relationships or your friendship, it's like depositing into like this thing called like a love bank. Like spending quality time with your partner, your spouse, by important friends, it shows them how important they are to you. You know, always say, you want to know you're important to somebody in their lives? Watch how much time they spend with you. Whether physical time, talking on the phone, texting, just to say, hey, you know what I mean? Show someone how important they are. In relationship, this is for free for y'all.
Ding.
If you're investing quality time with your partner, when it's time for you to do something for yourself, they're not going to mind. Because you have already spent quality time with them. You have invested that time with them.
The jewel.
You know what I mean? So now you can go to the love account and it's not over withdrawn. It's in the positive.
Yeah.
Because you did Netflix and chill.
Exactly.
You brought some flowers home. You said I love you. You cleaned the kitchen. You did the dishes. So those little things are like deposits. Now I'm not going to touch on, we're going to hit that on another love moment about how you warm the oven up. You got to let the oven preheat before you try to cook in the oven. That's a whole nother grown conversation.
Yeah.
But I want to touch on another subject, man. Why is it important to give each other grace to grow in our relationships and our friendships?
Makes the bond stronger. You can't. I mean, that's a really good question, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there like, oh man, well, how can I answer that? You know, I mean, and that's something that you have to think about. But I do think that's a great thing, is because it allows for, you know, each person to actually know the ins and outs, to actually know when you're upset, when you're not upset, when you're happy or when you're not happy, when you want to eat, when you don't want to eat. And but sometimes though, some people they have to be careful with that, because sometimes they can use that as a thing that will trigger with your emotions and stuff and have you all wrapped up and balled up, and then you're sitting there confused and wondering why, because they got manipulated. You know what I mean? So you have to be real careful, man. Yeah.
You want to touch on that truth, man? Why is it important to give grace to each other to grow, man?
I don't know, man. Understanding, you know, like, just being understanding, you know what I'm saying? Like, giving that leeway, you know what I'm saying? That, I can't really explain, just giving that leeway, you know what I mean? Have some room so when things happen, you got that grace, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand this happened, you know what I mean? Like yeah, like saying when you getting to know someone, you know what I'm saying? You're getting that time, and you're knowing each person's flaws. You see what I'm saying? So you have that option to know if you're going to accept them flaws or not. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, if you do, you give them that grace. Okay, I understand. You know, you got a shortcoming here, so I understand. You know, let's work past this.
Hold on, we just had a moment. Rewind. Can you repeat that again, man? I think you just blessed somebody with it.
You know, I lost my train of thought. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about shortcomings?
Yeah, your shortcomings. Yeah,
I got you.
Rewind the tape. You know what I mean? But yeah, shortcomings. You know what I'm saying? You know, you give them that grace. You already know they have these shortcomings. You know, you're able to accept it and work towards it and get past it. You know what I mean?
This for free too, man. Why expect perfection from two imperfect people?
Perfection.
Hey, everyone.
Why are you trying to expect perfection when you're two imperfect people?
And I think that's why they don't last. You know, I don't think you should be expecting perfection. You know what I'm saying? And we're setting expectations. You know, and like that's why relationships don't work or they fail, because of that. You know, I need this person. You need to be perfect. Just boom, and it's not going to happen because we're not perfect people. You know, we all make mistakes. The problem comes when you make a mistake and you know it's a mistake and you keep doing it. You know what I mean? You get together, you talk about it. Okay, we're not going to do this anymore, and it keeps happening. Now we're getting to where, okay, this is starting to cause a problem.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, are you really trying to change? If not, I can't be a part of this. It's affecting me. It's affecting everything around us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, just like saying, like, you know,
we get what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, you get it.
I got what you're saying, bro, because, like, I think that sometimes we go into, like, relationships or even having a friendship with somebody, and there's days you don't like you.
Right.
There's days you get on your own nerves. So, like, why are you shocked because somebody you're in a relationship with, they got on your nerve? Now, if they find that reserved nerve, that one that you hitting, okay, we can talk about that. But I think for me, which is helping me navigate through relational stuff, is that this person is imperfect. They're not God. They're not Jesus Christ. And like I have to give them room to fall. Like room to mess up. And I think you hit it right on the nose that if it becomes like a habit, which becomes a lifestyle, like if you keep lying over and over and over and over and over again, there's no truth. And what you're saying, then yes, that's a big issue, which goes into the next topic about this. Why is it important to keep it 1,000, being honest with another? Why is that important? You see how I just slid that in there, slide that right on in there?
Yeah, back pass to you, D.
Yeah, man. I got it right there. You know, that's simple, man. Trust. Like, if you're supposed to be with somebody, or if you got like a brotherhood or a sisterhood with somebody, you gotta have that trust. Now, you can't sit there and just say, okay, well, I trust them, I'm going to tell them this, but then you betray them and tell their business. Like, you can't do that, man. Like, well, there's some things that shouldn't be displayed. That if I'm telling you this for a reason, not to go tell the world. You know,
or
what
social
I'm saying?
media. Stop it.
I don't need you to go tell it on the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I need you to keep it at home where I told you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that trust thing is like it's a priority in a relationship. Period. That means if a relationship like love relationship or family or even employment relationships, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that kind of foundation somewhere so that you can grow from it. And then, I mean, you can't, if you don't have no trust or something, man, that's gonna be bad, man. Like, what's the point of being together or even being associated?
Yeah, keeping it 1,000 is just a form of respect to me. You know what I'm saying? I respect you enough to keep it 1,000. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? For me to tell you the truth. So I think it's got to do with respect.
You see how you threw that plug in there and telling you the truth.
Yeah.
I like how you did that. Hey man, y'all gotta catch the little subliminals, man. I don't think y'all saw what I did with the way that these things were lined up. I was talking about time.
Yeah.
Which the more time you spend with somebody, you begin to build trust. And the more time and trust I build with you, now I can be truthful.
Yeah.
Relationships. The more time I spend with you, the more I trust you, the more I can be naked.
Yeah. Well,
that's for free.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't see that coming. She won't do this, he won't do this. Where are you spending your time?
Right.
Can they trust you to even begin to be truthful?
Right.
So I believe you have to create an environment of spending time with each other. Spend time with your partner, man. Netflix and chill is free. Box of popcorn, what, $2 a box?
Yeah.
Get you a little $1.50 bottle of iced tea. Get you some juju beans or Twix, whatever you like. Get that Netflix, $9.99 a month, $14.99 a month. Chill. Go for a walk. Just go for a walk, man. Go browsing in the store of wishing you could buy it. One day you may be able to buy it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes I realize that just a simple conversation like, how was your day? Like, how can I serve you? What can I do for you?
That goes a long way. I think, I believe that's a big thing. Just asking somebody. I mean, I feel good when somebody asks me, "Hey, how was your day?" Oh, man, it's cool, man. I did this.
Simple stuff.
You know what I mean? Like, I think it starts there too. When your spouse or significant other come home, hey, how was your day? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I know, like me and my wife, not to say, but like in the mornings we have coffee before I leave for work. We talk, and then as soon as I get home, we go have our little time or to ourselves, and we go over each other's days. Even though we didn't call each other all day and stuff, we still got something to say when we get off. So yeah, man. I mean,
I like that, man. You're making it a priority that you're spending some time in. Like, I'm gonna give y'all, we all grown. Foreplay does not start in the bedroom. It can start on your cell phone. Text. It's called sexting. Text your spouse, your boo. Hey, what you doing? Thinking about you. Can't wait to see you. You look nice. You sexy. Like, those are little things that warm up the oven. I'm going ahead. I'm going to stop. Anything else y'all want to add to the segment before we close out of here, man?
Yeah, man. Excuse me. I'm sorry, man. Hey, so about back to the NFL real quick, man.
Okay.
I had a few things that I wanted to go over with, man. So give me one moment.
Because we got a part 2 coming.
Yeah, cause we got a part 2 coming, and
we got some fire coming with that one.
Yeah, cause so Here we go right here, man. So, do y'all agree with Calvin Ridley and that stupid gambling thing he did, man?
Oh.
Like, what was y'all? So, I'm going to tell you what I thought first. Like, when I first heard that, I'm like, man, what an idiot, man. I know you got money there, man. What are you doing? Why are you betting, man? Like, I don't, what? Like,
I'm not even up on his story, but
oh, yeah.
Y'all know what that remind y'all of, though? Somebody in baseball did the same thing, and he's still not in the Hall of Fame.
Bonds.
Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, yeah.
He was betting on games.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
That reminds me of
I
that.
do, yeah, exactly.
Like, you're making millions. Why are you betting?
No, his day was thousands.
Well, we talking about really, like, really, you making millions, man.
And like he's a good receiver, man. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
so what gambling charge?
He was betting on some games and whatnot. So
NFL games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
NFL players are not allowed to gamble.
Right?
No, you can't. You can't gamble on your sport.
Okay.
Because he probably was betting on the games that he was playing in, man.
Right,
Like, he was throwing games and all that.
Yeah,
you know, that's the danger in that. Like, I think Pete Rose was accused of doing that, like throwing games and stuff like that. So you gotta be careful, man. Like, if you're making millions of dollars, you don't need to bet.
I mean, I just don't understand. I think where I'm getting at with that also, I just don't understand these athletes in general, period, making dumb decisions, man. Like, what's that? What Henry Ruggs, man? Like, got into that car accident. Like, oh my God, I had you on my fantasy, dude. Like, now you just ruined everybody's fantasy. Like, I mean, more importantly, yeah, like, but more importantly, I mean, you just do your whole career off of a dumb decision. Like, y'all athletes, man. Like, you know the do's and don'ts. Why would you do that and mess your career up? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man. Well, we about to wrap this episode 1 up of the Corner Pocket. Once again, my mans are here, D Nice and The Truth. Hopefully you guys have been blessed by this and gained some knowledge, man. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, man. Share it to all your social media platforms. Because we will be back with part 2, man. It's going to get even more crazier, man.
Sure.
So, until next time, man, y'all stay up. Peace.
The Corner Pocket don't mean the 8-ball.
Yes, sir. I love it, man. I love it when he says that, man. It's just, I love it, man. You know what I mean? I love that. Hope you guys were blessed by episode 1 of The Corner Pocket. Once again, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when we're dropping videos. Until the next episode, you guys stay blessed. Peace.